Come watch your favorite team and earn points with our new Blazin' Rewards program, only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Hi, I'm Nathan Wilcom, manager at the Longhorn Steakhouse here in Salina, Kansas. We are proud supporters of our local high school sports team and our community. I'd like to invite you to join us for a great meal at Longhorn Steakhouse. We are open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. We hope to see you at our restaurant, and when you do, ask for me or our managing partner, Sarah Grimes. We'd love to say hello.
At Domino's, they work hard to make it easy for you to earn free pizza. How hard? We probably don't have enough time to talk about all the ways they've invented for you to order, but we do have time to talk about the new ways you can earn Piece of the Pie rewards points towards free pizza. Now you can earn points when you place an order by phone or in store. That means you can earn points any way you order. If you would like to enroll, see dominos.com/rewards or call Domino's.
Papa John's is proud to provide this week's meal to the hardworking Friday Night Football crew at Community Access Television. While watching the big game, don't forget to order your freshly made pizza at papajohns.com.
Hello and welcome back to Salina Media Connection. Tonight, Week 9, first round of the 5A state playoffs. We have the Kapaun Mount Carmel Crusaders against your Salina South Cougars. I have a beautiful moon behind me here on Friday, October 30th, and it's going to be a pretty tall task for Salina South to let's just say an upset of Kapaun Mount Carmel. Last week we did see the Salina Showdown. Salina South came down 21 points, took the lead, took the victory against Salina Central as well. Jackson Hayes just absolutely electric with those 4 touchdown receptions. He's going to need a big game tonight to keep Salina South in this. For the big kind of storyline that I see going into this game is the Kapaun Mount Carmel defense. So far, they've only allowed 47 points this year, and 28 of those points were against Kapaun Mount Carmel, and I believe that was like week 2 or 3. And other than that, they've also had 3 shutouts this year, and their offense is also pretty electric with their quarterback, wide receiver, and running back combo. We'll be back with the start of the game right after this. We'll see you then.
Hey, where are you going? Can't get by me. I'm number 1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm number 1. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am a king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
Hello and welcome back to Salina Media Connection here at the Stryker Family Sports Complex here in Wichita, Kansas. Your Salina South Cougars coming in with a record of 2-5, as I mentioned, with that comeback win over the Salina Central Mustangs, up against the Kapaun Mount Carmel Crusaders, coming in with a record of 6-1. Kapaun Mount Carmel with a 24-6 victory last week against the Hayes Indians. Both Salina South and Kapaun Mount Carmel playing one less game this year. Salina South at 2-5, Kapaun at 6-1. We are in Week 9. Also known as the first round of the playoffs. Again, mentioned last week, Jackson Hayes being electric for the Cougars. Looking for him to have a big game tonight, as well as number 13, Colin Schreiber. That defense certainly a storyline last week as they completely shut out the Mustangs in the second half. They allowed all 28 points to the Mustangs in the first half. And Salina South has won the toss and will get the football first. We'll look for that offense to play mistake-free this week. Again, 2 weeks ago, had 7 turnovers on offense. Going to need to keep that number at 0 if the Cougars are going to have a chance tonight. Isaac Schmitz for the Crusaders will be kicking this off on the 40-yard line for us. Looks like we're having Brant Cox and Jackson Hayes back standing about on their own 4 or 5 yard line. And the kick is away. Jackson Hayes going to have to field it on one hop as he tries to cut up the middle of the field. Didn't have much going there. And looks like the Cougars will start on the 15-yard line. And Weston Freeze and the offense will start on their first possession of the game. Going to have kind of a stacked look, doubles on each side, but have kind of a stacked receiver look. And Freeze with a few step drops. Going to actually look deep for Colin Schreiber. First play of the game. Had a couple steps on him. Throw a little too far out in front. Salina South looking for the big shot to start the game against the Crusaders. That'll bring up second down. And that'll be a handoff. Brant Cox. And will get tripped up. Gonna end up losing 2 yards on that play. Back him up to the 13-yard line. Number 1, Tiger Jones on that tackle, being a senior this year, coming off the edge. Gonna line up in that stack formation again. Gonna look for Colin Schreiber. He's got it caught. Got a first down. Good third down conversion there, especially on 3rd and long for the Cougars to pick up the first down. A little bit of a bobble, but a good job by Colin Schreiber to keep that in front of him, come down with it. Salina South likes to snap it fast. No play clocks at either end of the stadium here at the Stryker Sports Complex. That'll be a handoff. Brant Cox up the middle, tripped up after a gain of 4. Cougars looking to line up quick again. Couple receivers not sure which side. Zachary Davison, Jackson Hayes going to be at the upper portion of your screen. Colin Schreiber will be at the bottom. Freeze immediately going to throw out. Find Colin Schreiber as he's going to be wrapped up. Ball taken away by number 33 of the Crusaders, and he's just going to take that out of Colin Schreiber's hands. Cale Curtis. Flag came down on the far opposite side, and this might be a sideline, either warning or interference. But with that, the play is going to stand. Looks like Schreiber had a nice reception, and Curtis just ripped it out of his hands and started running the other way.
The result of the play is a touchdown. Sideline warning, Kapaun Crusaders. This is their first warning, therefore carrying no yard.
And it is just a sideline warning as we expected. And just like that, minute 29 seconds. And the Crusaders have taken the lead with an extra point on the way. Extra point is up and good past a couple diving Cougars. And just like that, it is 7-0 Crusaders. South looked like they had a good few set of plays after an incompletion, a run that lost some yards, then a nice completion to Shriver, picked up a first down, moved the chains at around a 16, 17-yard gain, followed by another throw to Shriver. Just had it taken out of his hands. And certainly up against a tall task against the Crusaders, not a hole you want to be down in a minute 29 seconds. Hayes and Cox back yet again. They kick it to Jackson Hayes. He'll try and cut over middle, and he's going to run out of some room, but a flag does come in. Maybe gets to the 16-yard line. And probably ball will be moving with the penalty incoming.
Holding. Receiving team. Number 23. That penalty will be towards the end of the run. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
And it's going to be a hold on the Cougars. Will back them up even farther towards their own end zone.
First and 10 now for Salina South Cougars.
Cougars now going to start this drive on their own 7. They'll have 2 receivers each side. Brant Cox, the lone back. It's going to be a handoff to him, trying to cut it on the right edge, and doesn't seem like there's much there on first down. Does pick up a yard, gets the ball to the 8.
Ball taken up at the 8-yard line, gain of 1 yard on the play. It's going to be second down now, second down and 9.
Jackson Hayes in motion on second down. Going to be a pitch quick out to Brant Cox. And he'll try and get to the edge left side. Nice tackle there by number 24, Brandon Burr.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. Ball taken up to the
Cox gets 1 more yard. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Going to have 3 receivers to the right side of the formation. Free's going to look left side. Man in his face, gets by it. Tries to throw over the middle. Picked off by Burr. And Tajon McDaniel comes back to the play and is able to bring down Burr. There's a flag thrown late after the play.
There is a flag on the play. Brought down at the 15-yard line.
And we'll get the call.
After the play, dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary rough.
And that'll be an unsportsmanlike conduct on Braxton Powers for the Crusaders. And so far, that's probably the one thing that's gone wrong for the Crusaders. Jimeno, first down, going to hand off to Cale Curtis, who had that pick 6. Not really a pick 6, though, just kind of stripped it away from Colin Schreiber.
And on the tackle
Good stop by the front line from the Cougars. 2nd and 9 now. Ball on the 29-yard line of Salina South. It's going to be another read. This time Jimeno keeps it himself. And a good job by the Cougars to stay home, as Jimeno maybe picks up a yard.
On the carry along the left side. Ason on the tackle for the Cougars.
Give him 2 on the play. 3rd and 7. Still not yet 4 minutes into the ball game. Crusaders up 7-0. Big 3rd down here for the Cougars. Jimeno going to roll out right side. Luke Simpson in his face, pass complete. And we'll see where they spot it. And looks like maybe a few yards shy of the first. Good job by the Cougars there, and really no hesitation here from the Crusaders. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 1. Jimeno just a quarterback sneak with Curtis plowing forward as well to help, and they have the first down. Crusaders going to line up quick. Cougars still trying to get lined up on defense. 1st and 10 on the 18. Jimeno is going to throw end zone, pass complete to Tiger Jones for the 18-yard touchdown. Schmitz on again to make it 14. And that kick is good. And with 7 minutes, 35 seconds still left in the first quarter, Crusaders lead 14-0 over the Cougars. And really just a complete quick strike by the Crusaders. And already, Kapaun Mount Carmel will be kicking off for the 3rd time this game. Isaac Schmitz is certainly busy here for the Crusaders, as he'll be kicking off to Brant Cox, Jackson Hayes as they switch late. And this kick, it will be out the end of the end zone. Cox looked like he might have wanted to take it, but Cougars will start their drive yet again on the 20. Cougars here just need to settle in, pick up some yards, pick up a few first downs, try to settle into this game. Jackson Hayes going to be in motion. It's going to be handoff, though. Brant Cox up the middle. And he'll pick up a few yards on first down. Positive plays are what the Cougars are looking for right here. 2nd and 7. Going to have 3 receivers, the short side of the field. Free's going to look immediately left, have a man in his face, hit as he throws, and that's going to be incomplete. Nathan Fury and George Tragalia in there in Weston Freeze's face. Again, no play clock on either side here in the stadium, so again at the, after a little bit of a high snap, Freeze just gonna have to throw it immediately, trying to find Brant Cox. And that'll drop incomplete, bring up 4th and 7. And the special teams unit comes out on the field.
And it'll be 4th down now, 4th down and 7 for the Cougars. Back to see the Crusaders waiting for the quarter. Back to punt for the Cougars, will be number 18.
As Caden Budke will be back for his first action tonight. Punt is away. It's a nice one. Fielded by the Crusaders, kind of trying to straddle that sideline, taken down by Luke Simpson. Luke Porter on the return gets it into Cougar territory. And the Crusaders have pretty good field position yet again. Going to have it on the Cougar 40-yard line. Kai Kuntz now in at quarterback for the Crusaders. Going to be just a quick dive play to the fullback, and he's going to rumble forward, easily pick up a first down. That was Doug Bates there on the fullback. Just a quick dive. It's a gain of 12 yards. Kuntz still back in there at quarterback now in the shotgun. This is going to be a handoff. Curtis, no, actually, Kuntz going to keep it himself after the read, get to the edge, and he's got another first down. Back-to-back plays, back-to-back first downs for the Crusaders. Ball now on the 15-yard line. Gonna have two receivers on the right side of their formation. This is gonna be a nice option play. Kuntz pulled out from the fullback, but the Cougars able to rally, tackle him there. Still gonna give him a gain of 1 on the play.
Gain of 1 yard on the play, take the ball to the 14-yard line, and it'll be 2nd down now.
Crusaders looking to add to their 14-point lead here. 6 minutes left to go. Curtis cuts up, and he just keeps going. Touchdown, Crusaders. Kind of hard to see the action from my vantage point. Seemed like maybe a couple Cougars had him, but able to score it out of there for the touchdown. And it is 20-0, Crusaders. 5:57 still left in the first, and Schmitz will be back on yet again. Schmitz, extra point is good yet again. We are 6 minutes, 3 seconds into the game. Crusaders lead 21-0.
That was a play, 40-yard drive by your Kapaun Crusaders.
Crusaders go 40 yards in 4 plays and extend the lead even more. And it feels like kind of seeing the same play over and over again. Schmitz yet again will kick off to Jackson Hayes and Brant Cox. Not appearing to switch at this point now. Brant Cox, Hayes will switch before Schmitz kicks it away. And Brant Cox is going to have a chance here. Going to try that left side. And appears to get the ball back to the 20-yard line.
Down to the 20-yard line. It's going to be first and 10 now for Salina South. 5:51.
Ball will be on the left hash for the Cougars. Again, just needing some positive plays here. Just settle into this game. They really haven't had too much of an opportunity so far. This offense. Gonna have two receivers each side. They're gonna bring pressure. Man in his face, thrown, trying to find Jackson Hayes.
Receiver number 7, Jackson Hayes.
The pass will drop incomplete.
And second down now, second down and 10.
Colin Schreiber, Jackson Hayes will be on the left side of your screen. It's just going to be a handoff that doesn't really go anywhere. Keenan Nguyen in there on the stop. And just like that, it'll be 3rd and 13. Freeze immediately going to look for Schreiber. That pass is just going to be a little too high for him. And incomplete. Andrew Jimeno, the quarterback, in there on coverage.
Fourth down now. Fourth down and 13.
And the Cougars will send the punt team on yet again after the offense stalls.
Back to receive the punt for the Crusaders will be number 20, Luke Porter. Back to punt will be number 18,
Luke Porter back to receive Budke's kick. He'll field it, then fumble it. And I think the Crusaders got back on it. Isaac Schmidt's actually the one who got on it. And the Cougars certainly were looking for a break there, did not get it. Yet again, Crusaders will start in Cougar territory.
Holding. Receiving team, number 6. 10 yards from the end of the play. First down.
And it's a hold on the receiving team on the Crusaders. So take back what I said. The Crusaders will not start in Cougar territory. They will be 3 yards shy of midfield.
first and 10 now for
Kyron Whitaker running on the field. Gio McCall coming off. Jimeno back in there at quarterback. Be a handoff. No, he's going to keep it himself. Nice reads, and he's just squirting through multiple Cougars. And I think he's going to have enough for the first down, pick up of maybe 11, depending on where they spot it. And actually, he's going to be 1 yard shy when they say his knee was down. Austin Ruda in there will be the pitch man. Jimeno just keeps it and is just running by some Cougars. Finally taken down by Owen Bully. Before he gets that to the 20-yard line.
Take it down to the 20-yard line. 24-yard run by number 2, Jimeno. And it's going to be first and 10 now.
Crusaders going to line this up quick yet again. Minnow this time going to be back to pass. Going to flood the pocket right side, steps up, makes a Cougar miss, makes another.
Carry along the right side. Tackle made by Lou Simpson.
Carter Kirby had a shot at him, but Jimeno with the quick feet able to shoot by him. 10-yard gain, new set of downs. First and goal for the Crusaders. Jimeno. It's going to be a keeper by him yet again, and he's just got a lot of room on that right side. And will be down after about a 7-8 yard gain. Ball will be marked at the 3. Bring up second and goal.
Ball taken down to the 4-yard line, gain of 6 yards, second down and goal. Now for the Crusaders.
The minnow now going to be under center. Handoff. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Crusaders. Cale Curtis runs it in from 3 yards out.
4-yard run there by number 33, Cale Curtis, for the touchdown. Attempting the extra point for the Crusaders will be number 10, Isaac Smith. Holding will be number 25, Austin Ruda.
Extra point is good yet again from Schmitz. 28-0 Crusaders. 3:24 left in the first quarter of play.
53-yard drive by your Kapaun Crusaders.
And certainly just a lot of quick strikes from the Crusaders, certainly catching Cougars off guard here in Wichita.
Kicking off will be number 10, Isaac Smith. Back to receive number 26. Cox. On with number 7, Jackson Hayes. All right, fans, put your hands together and let it know.
Hayes and Cox back yet again for the 5th time on this kickoff. Schmidt's kick will bounce out of bounds. Cougars will get it on the 35.
Out of bounds. Ball will be placed at the 35-yard line for the Cougars. It's going to be first and 10. 10 now for Salina South.
Cougars will start on their own 35. Handoff, Brant Cox trying to run off to the right side. Tiger Jones, George Tralia in there on the tackles of Brant Cox.
Tackle for the Crusaders. Gain of 2 yards on the play. Ball taken up to the 37-yard line. And it's going to be second down now. Second down and 8.
Cougars will have 3 receivers on the right side of the formation. Jackson Hayes will be in motion. It's going to be a fly sweep to him, but he's met immediately in the backfield. Will Doolittle, right after Hayes got the ball, was right there to trip him up.
Correction number 5. Will Doolittle. Brought down at the 35-yard line. Gain cost of 2 yards on the play. And
Cougars gained 2 yards on first down, then lost 2 on second down. They will run with the 3 receivers to the right. Freeze immediately looks to his left, and that will be incomplete. Tried to find Tajon McDaniel there on the left side, and we'll bring up 4th down yet again.
And it's 4th down now. 4th down and 10 now for the Cougars.
And it appears Cougar offense will stay out on the field, down 28-0. The ball on their own 35 as they reset the play clock after probably switching out which ball they needed. And Freeze with the hard count, able to get a Crusader to jump off.
Dead ball. Encroachment. Defense.
4th and 10 turns into 4th and 5.
Still 4th down.
Move the ball up 5 yards. Ball now on the 40-yard line. Cougar fans showing their support here in Wichita. Freeze again trying with the hard count, and then going to look to the sideline for the play. Colin Schreiber, the middle receiver on the 3 Receiver side, pass is high. Freeze able to get under it. Gonna launch for Tajon McDaniel. And will be incomplete. A nice job though by just Freeze just trying to get that ball off, as it could have been a real big disaster there. And now the Crusaders will start their next drive in Cougar territory on the 40-yard line. They're going to run a reverse this time. That's going to be Domino filling in kind of receiver. Finally thrown down by Owen Bully. Pickup of 16 on first down. Kai Kuhn still in there at quarterback. That's going to take it under center. Going to roll out right side. Going to dump it off to Minnow. And we'll squirt out of bounds. Owen Bully and Luke Simpson there for the Cougar defense.
All taken down to the 15-yard line.
Pickup of 9 on first down. Bring up 2nd and 1. Handoff going to be right there. Nice job by the Cougars to meet that.
Left side of 25, Austin Ruda. Jackson Hayes in on the tackle. No gain on the fight. And it's going to be third down now. Third down.
No gain on second down. Bring up 3rd and 1. And will be an easy first down and more. Austin Ruda. Pickup of 9. Be 1st and goal yet again.
Ball taken down to the 7-yard line, which is going to be first and goal now for the Crusaders.
Kuhn's going to roll out right side. And we're going to get a hold thrown there. Gio McCall takes down Coons, but this will be backing him up. Officials still discussing there. They're going to move it, mark it back. Hold will be on Jacob Wern. Move the ball back to the 21-yard line, as that hold was behind the line of scrimmage.
1:12 left here in the first quarter.
Coons handoff. It's going to be Ruda again. We'll pick up maybe 6 yards on first down. This will be 2nd and goal from the 15. We're finally under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Handoff, Ruda again, going to have to cut it up. And we have another flag thrown on the backside of this play.
Tackle made by number 34, Drake Webb. There's a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Shot block. Offense. Number 76 and 75.
They're going to call it a chop block on numerous Crusaders.
15-yard block off the place, ball down.
Bring up 2nd and goal from the 30-yard line. Kuntz still in at quarterback. Ruda to his right. Tiger Jones, the wide receiver. A little bit of a low snap. Kuntz going to launch it and has a wide open man in the end zone. Bully tried to get there in the end. Ethan Stulsatz was the intended receiver. Bring up 3rd and goal from the 30. Kuntz in the pocket. Gonna have to flood out, and numerous Cougars there to wrap up Kuntz for the sack. Brandon Fletcher and Kaysen Dietz wrap up Kuntz for an even bigger loss. And that'll bring the punt team out on the field for the Crusaders for the first time tonight. Game clock at 15 seconds. We'll see if they decide. They do elect to snap it. As the first quarter expires, Colin Schreiber going to let this bounce. And we'll see where they mark it. They are going to rule it a touchback. Cougars will get it on the 20-yard line to start the second quarter. And we'll be back with that quarter right after this.
Hey, great party.
Oh, thanks. Here you go. 1 hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not going to come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
I don't really
You wouldn't do it there.
That'd be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
And welcome back to the start of the second quarter here in Wichita. Crusaders up 28-0 over the Cougars. Handoff Brant Cox. Gonna try to run it over to the right side. Nice gain on first down. Cougars with a great stop on defense, and Brant Cox is slow to get up. And Cox is still down. Cougar sideline looking for Owen Bully. Come on the field, replace Brant Cox. Him as well as Jarrett Pittenger replace Brant Cox for the game against Newton. And with no Brant Cox, Cougars will go 5 wide on 2nd and 4. Jackson Hayes gonna move over, gonna swing it out to him, and will be met for maybe a gain of a yard. Crusaders fly into the football there on 2nd down. Cougars will go 5 wide yet again. Freeze in the pocket. They're going to get a flag, but before that, pass caught by Tajon McDaniel, and he's got the ball cross out to around midfield, but I think this may be coming back as there is a flag thrown in the backfield. And really the first big positive play for the Cougars appears to be coming back. Flag was thrown pretty early after the ball was snapped, so wasn't much of a delayed call. And it will be a hold. They'll replay 3rd down here. Be 3rd and 17. Cougars again will go 5 wide. Free's going to throw. Pass complete to Jackson Hayes, but he's wrapped up there by several Crusaders, including Cole Hugh, number 11. Cougars line it up. 4th and 8. Tried a little bit of a hard count, wasn't able to get it. And Freeze is going to pooch kick it. And will bounce at the 44-yard line of the Cougars. Crusaders again going to take over in Cougar territory. Jimeno back in there at quarterback. Just going to be a dive play to the fullback, and he's off and running. Bates brought down by Drew Nelson, and that's an easy first down and more. 1st and 10, ball on the 21. They're going to line this up. Curtis again just going to cut it up. Kind of seemed to be a hold there on Bates, but no call. Oh, and there's see the flag. And Bates with the hold that sprung Curtis. Curtis Bates, but this is going to be handoff to Curtis. Luke Simpson, Drew Nelson in there along with a few other Cougars late. Bring him down. Be a pickup of 1 yard.
Simpson and Nelson. 2 yards on the play. And it's going to be 2nd down and 13.
2nd down, another dive play. This time, not going to be too much there. Nice job by the Cougars to stop that dive play after a few big runs by Bates. Another 3rd down here for the Crusaders. 3rd and 11. They're in option right side. And Minnow going to be tracked down by Carter Kirby. Nice job by Carter Kirby there, bringing down the quarterback for a loss. Bring up 4th down. Offense stays out on the field. Minnow at quarterback. Bates, Curtis. It will be on each side. Minnow going to step back a lot. Maybe look like they were wanting to run a screen, but just going to take it himself off the left side. And he's not going to get to the 1st down. Cougars with a great stand there. Turn the ball back over to their offense. Cougars starting to play well here, especially on defense. Unfortunately, in a 28-0 hole here early 2nd quarter. Cougars will start on their own 14. Freeze Launching for Schreiber, pass complete. Trying to beat Curtis, and he sidesteps him. Isaac Schmidt comes from the back side of the play to bring down Colin Schreiber, but not after the Cougars completely flip the field. And the Cougar fans are loving it. Comeback certainly not unknown for the Cougars. Freeze gonna scoot out right side, and we'll have another completion there to Schreiber. After 6-yard gain, ball on the 14-yard line. Freeze still looking for the play from the sideline. Again, going that 5 wide. Gonna throw it out quick, but tipped up in the air by Doolittle, and fortunately not able to keep his eyes on it, and drops it. If that lands in the bread basket of Doolittle, he's running the opposite way, and I doubt anyone is going to catch him. But does drop incomplete. 3rd and 4 now. And Freeze tries to fire, maybe looking for Jackson Hayes, but just unable to get it to him as he just kind of airmails it. Be 4th and 4 now. Cougar fans making some noise. Freeze looking right. Gonna have to scamper. Throws to Schreiber. And a nice job by Amino with the positioning to knock that ball away from Schreiber, and the Cougars will turn it over. Kuntz back in at quarterback. Be a handoff on 1st down. Ruda. Pickup of 3 on 1st down. Q Hill lined up on Luke Porter on the right side. Quarterback Kuntz just going to keep it and just run left side before he steps out of bounds. 6 minutes, 23 seconds left before halftime. Crusaders lead 28-0. Kyron Whitaker coming on the field. Nick Arias coming off. It's going to be a handoff. Doolittle. And it appears he's got enough for a 1st down. On 1st down, pickup of 12 moves the chains to the 47-yard line. Officially give him the 48. Kuntz just going to have a direct run. And a couple Cougars, including Luke Simpson, A.J. Johnson, wrap him up. Maybe give him a yard to the 49.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. Ball taken up to the 49-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down now. 2nd down and 9 for the Crusaders.
Handoff Doolittle. Ryden blocks. Plows over a Cougar there. Whitaker coming back Off the field ball now on the 45-yard line of the Cougars, be 3rd and 3. Just a design quarterback run. And we'll see where they mark him. And they do give him a first down. Kuntz with the yardage.
42-yard line. Gain of 3 yards on the play, and that's going to be good for a Crusader first down.
Kuntz low snap, ball gets away, able to pick it up. Numerous Cougars coming after him, including Carter Kirby, but they're going to get him with a horse collar tackle there. Just unfortunate. Nice play by Carter Kirby. Unfortunately, got the neck area of Kuntz.
Personal foul. Horse collar tackle. Defense, number 19. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. Repeat first down.
15-yard walk off. Place the ball down at the 1-yard line. Replay first down. It'll be first down at 9 now.
It doesn't move the ball all that much as the foul happened about 15 yards behind the play. Kuntz just going to keep it, run into some trouble. Jarrett Pittenger, Carter Kirby there. Bring down Kuntz.
Ball taken up to the 37-yard line. Tackle made by number 19, Kirby, along with number 4, Pittenger. And second down now.
2nd and 5. Just going to be another keeper by Kuntz, just trying to keep the feet moving. Nice job by the Cougar front line to bring him down. Bring up another 3rd down after he picks up 1.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. And it'll be 3rd down now. 3rd down and 4. For Kapaun Crusaders. 4:06 left here in the first down.
Kuntz trying to read it, eventually takes it himself. Takes a big hit. And we'll see where they end up marking this, how close to the first down he is. It's going to be a solid yard. And 4th down, the ball yet again in Cougar territory. Crusaders going to go for it. Quarterback sneak of Kuntz. Took a big hit, but I think second effort got him there.
Tackle made by number 78, Fletcher. Ball taken down to the 31-yard line.
3:30 and counting left before the break. New set of downs for the Crusaders. And we're going to have our first timeout of the half taken by Kapaun. Cougars coming to life here in the second quarter. Unfortunately, the first quarter didn't go quite their way, down 28-0. Defense with some good stops. Offense with a few good plays to gain some sizable yards, but still not enough to piece some together in a solid drive that results in points. Ruda will be to the left of Kai Kuntz. And we'll throw it here, trying to throw left side, pass complete to Tiger Jones. And no, it is not complete. He's on the far side, unable to see on our end. And drops incomplete, bring up 2nd and 10. Cale Curtis comes in for Austin Ruda. It'll be to the right of Kuntz. It's going to be a keeper, though, by Kuntz yet again. And a nice job. Nice job by Jarrett Pittenger there, able to stop Kuntz. Going to lose a yard there. Another third down the Cougars have forced here. More of an I formation. Kuntz going to roll out left side. Plenty of time, but then he's going to break down, scored by some Cougars and more. And he may be off to the races. Q Hill going to try and chase him. No flags on the play. And the Crusaders extend the lead.
A 32-yard run there by number 13. Not good for the touchdown. Attempting the extra point will be number 10. Holding number 25 is Ruda.
Smash with the extra point up and good. Cougars had a shot at Kuntz before the run. Multiple Cougars did, but Kuntz able to take it to 30-plus yards for the touchdown. And with that, Crusaders now lead 35-0 over the Cougars.
That was a 13-play, 86-yard drive by your Kapaun Crusaders.
.239 left before the break. Schmitz will kick it off yet again. Kick is away to Jackson Hayes. And will get just a tad past the 20-yard line. And Hayes slow to get up. Hayes able to lean up, was on his knees now, moving around a little bit. And Hayes able to get up, nursing that left leg.
The return goes to the 24-yard line. Will be first and 10 now for Salina South. 2:34 left here in the first half.
Cougars will start on their own 24. Zachary Davison inside receiver, and Freeze swallowed up on first down. George Tragley and numerous other Crusaders there on the sack. They'll lose 10 yards.
Also 10 yards on play, and it'll be second down now, second down and 20.
Handoff. Jarrett Pittenger now in the game at running back. And picks up maybe 3 yards there on second down to bring up third down. And we may have a timeout by the Crusaders here. That'll be their second of the half, as the coach still attending to Jackson Hayes on the sideline. Third and long incoming. Crusaders still with one timeout, looking to get the ball back. They do get the ball at halftime. Three receivers right side of the formation. Freeze gonna throw for Schreiber over the middle and misses him with Jimeno in coverage. Clock stops at 1:39, and the punt team with Caden Budke will be on. As he will kick this to Luke Porter, standing on the Cougars' 49-yard line. Nice kick by Caden Budke. Porter fields it at the 47, trying to get through some on the left side. Official's going to say he stepped out. Give him the 38-yard line. 1 minute 30 seconds before the break. Jimeno in at quarterback. Gonna look right side. Carter Kirby and Luke Simpson tried to swallow him up, but Jimeno able just get a couple of the yards back, but still gonna go down as a sack. Loss of 5. And certainly after that, not a lot of hurry up by the Crusaders. 1 minute and counting before the break. Bring up 2nd and 15. Minnow gonna immediately look for Ethan Stolthaus, and will try and cut it back up inside, but not before numerous Cougars, including Luke Simpson. Trey Berlin also in on the action there. Will lose a yard. 3rd and 16 now, as the final 30 seconds begin ticking away. Jimeno just going to quarterback keeper up the middle. Gets by a few Cougars. Makes Owen Bully miss, and he's going the distance. Crusaders look like they were content with running out the rest of the clock before halftime. But Andrew Jimeno had other thoughts. Schmitz with the extra point is good. Still 19 seconds left before halftime. Crusaders do get the ball back at half. Things started somewhat promising for the Cougars. Picked up a first down on their first drive. Then a throw to Colin Schreiber was ripped out of his hands by Cale Curtis as he ran the opposite direction with it for the touchdown. And since then, it has certainly been all Crusaders. 42-0, Crusaders over the Cougars. Jackson Hayes still gingerly walking the sideline. Schmidt's kick. Colin Schreiber with a chance. Owen Bully will be his lead blocker. And he doesn't have too much room to work with. And maybe a play or two remaining before halftime. 11 seconds on the clock. Pittenger will be in the backfield again. And they'll give it to him up the middle. Picks up a couple, and that will bring us to the break. Crusaders lead at the break, 42-0 over the Cougars. We'll be back with some thoughts right after this.
Thank you. Can I help you today?
No thanks. I'm just looking. Oh, this is cute. So?
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Like they're the fashion police.
Hello and welcome to the Salina Media Connection halftime show. Our halftime score, Crusaders 42, Cougars 0. If you're a Cougar fan, not too much to get excited about other than some really good plays on defense for tackles for loss by Carter Kirby, Gio McCall, Luke Simpson. On the offensive side, you had a nice big pass play to Colin Schreiber from Weston Freeze. But other than that, not too much to be excited about. Jackson Hayes, Brant Hawks comes down with injuries in the first half. If there's anything to maybe talk about is the defense for Salina South. Yet they did give up the 42 points. They gave up 4 touchdowns in the first quarter, but that second quarter seemed to ease in a little bit. Didn't give up as many points and had some good, again, as I mentioned, tackles for loss and allowed a punt or two from the Crusaders. From the Crusaders on offense, it's just been a lot of running, not too much throwing, using multiple quarterbacks, multiple fullbacks, multiple running backs, able to just move the ball up and down the field. And really a big difference has been where they got the ball to start. Each of their drives seemed like every single possession they were in Cougar territory. But the few times where they weren't in Cougar territory, the Cougar defense was able to get a pretty good stop. We'll see if that can continue, though. Again, it's going to be a long road to recovery for the Cougars and a long way to victory coming here in the next 24 minutes of play. Again, 42-0. But again, Cougars came back last week. Again, maybe not as much as 42 points, but we'll see if a miracle can happen. This has been the Salina Media Connection halftime show. We'll be back with that second half right after this.
Boom! Hey, where you going? Can't get by me. I'm number one in this class. I rule this lab. I'm number one. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am the king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
And welcome back to the start of the second half between the Cougars and Crusaders. Again, Crusaders with a 42-point first half. Cougars with 0 in the first half. And as the Cougars got the ball to start the game, Crusaders will receive to start the second half, and this is going to be fielded by the quarterback, Jimeno, and will cut it past Q Hill, and finally taken down by Kyron Whitaker. Crusaders will start their first drive of the second half on their own 32-yard line. Jimeno in there at quarterback. It's going to be a sweep right side to Curtis. Gets by one Cougar, cuts up the middle, and spun around, finally taken down by Jarrett Pittenger. Has the ball into Cougar territory. Marked the ball on the 45-yard line of the Cougars. Isaac Stevens will be the lone receiver. Jimeno, handoff, no, keeper by Jimeno. Little bit of a long read there before the handoff. Jimeno decided to keep it himself after a 1-yard gain. Nice stop by the Cougar defense, just allowing a yard on that play. Doug Bates as well as the fullback lead blocker. That'll bring it up. Second down run by Cale Curtis. Another good stop by the Cougars, bring up 3rd and 7. Jimeno in communication with Luke Porter. He's going to roll out that way. Going to try and find Porter. Q Hill in coverage. And pass complete inside the 10. Jimeno to Porter. Q Hill on coverage. Not able to get in the way of that throw. Be 1st and goal from the 5. Handoff, Curtis. And we'll see what they rule. There they do rule a touchdown. Minute 29 into the game, into the second half, and the Crusaders score on their first drive. Schmitz with the extra point. And the Crusaders have tacked on their 7th touchdown of the night.
That was a 68-yard drive by your Kapaun Crusaders.
.31 left here in the third. Crusaders have added their 7th touchdown on the night. And it feels like we've been to this starting position several times. More than, I guess I should say, a several. And the kick is away towards Jarrett Pittenger. It's going to bounce at the 1. He's going to have to pick it up. And the Cougars going to have to start this inside the 10. Ball looked like it was going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback, but bounced back. And Jarrett Pittenger just had to try and do something with it. Put the ball at the 7. Freeze back in at quarterback, and Cox back there as well. Freeze going to throw over the middle, and it's just going to be short to Colin Schreiber. Ethan Sulsatz in coverage, along with Austin Ruda. Both players playing both ways. And Kapaun just has a lot of depth. We've seen multiple quarterbacks, running backs, fullbacks there as Brant Cox takes the handoff and is swallowed up by Will Doolittle and George Traglia. But with players going both ways, including quarterback, wide receiver, they're able to switch out multiple personnel to keep those legs fresh. 3rd and 8 for the Cougars. Freeze, pressure in his face, and he's going to get wrapped up. And I think they were looking for a safety, but I think they're going to mark him down at the 1, maybe even just the half-yard line. Looks like that's where forward progress gave him. Offense technically going to stay out on the field here, but certainly expecting a pooch kick from Weston Freeze here. And a high snap, ball in the end zone. Freeze takes it, and it's going to be a safety. We may have a extra shove there at the end. And we'll get the call on the flag. Play results in a safety, and we have an unsportsmanlike conduct call. Microphone on the official not working at the moment.
Mike half the distance to the goal.
And it's going to be an unsportsmanlike on Weston freeze after the safety. Didn't see too much, but it must have been something he said. And the Cougars going to be backed up even farther when Caden Budke kicks this off. And a nice boot. Gets Ruda to step back a little bit. Takes it at about the 40 now. Going to scoot forward as numerous Cougars, including Luke Simpson, Jarrett Pittenger, Tajon McDaniel, Owen Bully. Count them all day, but there is a flag on the play at around the 46-yard line of the Cougars.
During the return, illegal block in the back, receiving team, number 1, 10 yards, on the foul, first down.
And it will be a block in the back. Backs the Crusaders back up into their own territory just a bit. Ball will be on the 44-yard line. And with that, I do believe we have a running clock now. Handoff, this time going to be Amari Elias now in the game. Andrew Jimeno still in at quarterback. Reese Eberhardt in there at fullback. Handoff, Elias. Hit by a couple Cougars, but then still going. Ends up getting a little tripped up, and Owen Bully gets the final shot in. That'll bring up 3rd and 3. Q Hill coming off the field for the Cougars. It's going to be just a give to the fullback, and he maybe gets a half yard, but no, it looks like he's going to be right there.
Ball hit up the middle, number 14, Reese Eberhardt. No gain on the play.
No gain, brings up 4th down. Offense stays out on the field. A little bit of a hard count trying to get some Cougars off. Good job by the Cougar front line, not jumping off sides there. And we don't have access to a play clock here, but certainly Crusaders just letting this die. And they are just going to take a delay of game. Probably give their punter just a little bit more room before, as we see the special teams come on the field. And we do, again, have a running clock here in the second half. Clock already at 3:25 and counting. Colin Schreiber will stand on his own 15, awaiting this punt from Schmitz. And Cougars getting close in there. And Schreiber calls for the fair catch. Seemed like Brandon Fletcher maybe hit the punter, but a nice acting job, not sold. Isaac Smith, a little bit of a late reaction before he falls over. Officials saw right through that. Cougars take over. Brant Cox going to run it on 1st down.
Right side of 26, Brent Cox.
We'll pick up 3 or so on first down.
Barkley up. And number 7, Bates.
Again, with that running clock, that third quarter will be over here in short order. Second now, Freeze, handoff, Cox again. And will be met pretty much at the line of scrimmage before he's driven back. And Cox is up limping a little bit again. And Jarrett Pittenger will be back out on the field. Third and 7, Freeze going to try and find Zachary Davidson, but will drop incomplete.
Goes to number 14, Davison.
That'll bring up 4th and 7, ball on the 16.
And it'll be 4th down now for the Cougars. 4th down and 7.
Luke Simpson will come off. Carter Cope's coming on for this 4th down. Jarrett Pittenger will be on the left side of Weston Freeze. And the snap again, high ball in the end zone. Freeze looked like just tried to bat it out the back of the end zone, and that'll be the second safety tonight.
Crusaders with 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Next score now is Crusaders 53 and the Cougars 0.
Last 2 scores for the Crusaders coming off safeties as they lead 53-0.
Back to receive the kickoff for the Crusaders. They have number 20, Luke Porter. Long with number 25, Austin Ruda.
24 seconds left before the end of the third.
Kicking off for the Cougars will be number 18, Aiden Burke.
And Budke again will kick away from his own 20. Ball fielded by Ruda. And finally spun down by Tajon McDaniel in South territory around the 33-yard line. And with that running clock, that is the end of the third quarter here in Wichita. Crusaders lead 53-0 over the Cougars, and we'll be back with that final quarter right after this.
Thank you. Can I help you today?
No thanks. I'm just looking. Oh, this is cute. So?
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Like they're the fashion police.
And welcome back as we start the final quarter of play. Crusaders up 53-0 over the Cougars. Just following another safety and a kickoff, Crusaders will take over 1st and 10 on the Cougar 34-yard line, and we've already have a stoppage here. Not sure timeouts from the Cougars. Again, not too much going on for the Cougars tonight. I'd say if there was any bright spots for sure, it would be on the defense, even though they gave up 53 points, had a couple of drives where they were able to stop Kapaun from moving the ball. Other than that, Kapaun has scored on numerous occasions, including once on defense and including 4 points off safeties. Jimeno still in there, gonna pitch it to Ruda, and a nice hit by Jarrett Pittenger brings down Ruda. Still will pick up 2 on first down. Second down, Jimeno handoff, Ruda again, and I expect to see that handoff many more times before the fourth quarter expires.
Ball taken up to the 27-yard line. And third down now, third down and 3. Gain of 5 yards on that last play.
Handoff, Ruda again. This time squirts forward. Jarrett Pittenger almost with the touchdown saving tackle, but they're going to rule that Ruda rolled over on Pittenger and stayed up, and they do rule it as a touchdown.
A 27-yard run by number 25, Austin Ruda, for the touchdown.
The two officials talking about it, but I think that is going to stand. And Schmitz with the extra point makes it 60-0.
That was a 3-play, 34-yard drive by your Kapaun Crusaders.
Schmitz again will do the honors for the Crusaders. We'll kick this off. Kind of like a little bit of a whistle there, nothing there, but return maybe out to the 14-yard line. Excuse me, make that the 24-yard line by the Cougars. And 20 and counting as that clock continues to run unabated here in the fourth quarter. Cougars down 60-0 here in Wichita. Freeze still in at quarterback. This is going to be a handoff on first down. And it comes a flag late, but that was Owen Kulas Saw him a few times earlier this year when Brant Cox went down. He's in there at running back.
After the play, dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 13, offense will be happy to.
That's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct on Colin Schreiber for the Cougars. Will back them up.
Second down at 23.
And the running clock still continues to run. A few officials making the note of the unsportsmanlike conduct on 13. Another high snap goes over the head of Freeze, and that's going to be in the end zone. This time not for a safety, but a touchdown.
Ball is recovered by the Crusaders, number 11. That'll be a touchdown now for the Crusaders. Mention on the extra point there for the Crusaders. So number 25 is Ruda.
Extra point yet again is good. That will make it 67-0 with 8:35 left to go. Seeming like the Crusaders are done scoring, but Cougars handing the Crusaders 2 safeties, then a touchdown on offense.
Back to receive will be number 4. Finnegar along with number 11, Bullen. All right, fans, put your hands together. Let them know.
Jarrett Pittenger and Owen Bully will be back to receive the kick from Schmitz yet again. Kick headed towards Bully will bounce out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that running clock has started yet again, 8:08 and counting.
Ball will be placed at the Cougars 20-yard line. Will be first and 10 now for Salina South.
Jackson Hayes in the game, still nursing that leg. Snap, handoff. It's like Koulis on first down. Pickup of a couple. 7 minutes to go.
Second down and 8 now for the Cougars.
Freeze, handoff, Koulis again, this time hit immediately. Number 60. For the Crusaders, unnamed on the roster. No gain on that play, brings up 3rd and 8. And off Koulis again, reading a few blocks. And a tackle made, exciting the Crusaders bench. We got 4th and a short 3, and the punt team will come on. Salina South this year will finish with a record of 2-6. Caden Budke with the punt here, a little bit of a low line drive. Will be fielded by Luke Porter, and with some blocks on the outside, Luke Simpson giving chase. Caden Budke, the last man. Let's see, in the end zone for a touchdown, they rule. Extra point by Schmitz makes it 74. Cougars again finishing the season will be 2-6 with wins over Campus and Salina Central. Certainly the Salina Central win last week being the highlight of the season. Did miss a game against Derby in the middle of the year. But the Cougars will look to rebound next season, losing some key seniors, including A.J. Johnson, Owen Bully, Q Hill, just to name a few. Brant Cox will be back, we assume, for his senior season. Weston Freeze as a sophomore, we, of course, always anticipate coming back. And that kick goes over the heads of Bully and Pittenger for a touchback. And we are at the final 2 minutes, 30 seconds and counting. Jackson Hayes still trying to finish out the final minute and 50 seconds of his high school career. Still nursing that leg. Freeze with pressure going to end up taking a sack. Keenan Nguyen brings down Freeze for the sack. Handoff, Koulis. As we are under the final minute of play here. Maybe the final play of the game here. Handoff, Koulis has the first down, takes a big hit there by Max Keller. And that's going to be more than likely the final play of the game. As offense still lining up a little bit. The final 10 seconds go off the clock. And that's going to be it. Crusaders win this one in more than dominant fashion as they win 74-0 over the Cougars here in the first round of the 5A state playoffs. We'll be back with some post-game right after this.
Boom! Hey, where are you going? Can't get by me. I'm #1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm #1. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am the king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
Hello and welcome to the Salina Media Connection post-game show here with our RE/MAX MVP Salina Player of the Week, number 19 of the Salina South Cougars, Carter Kirby. Carter, certainly not the game you're expecting tonight, but I thought you made some pretty good plays on defense. You did have one of the horse collar that I wasn't sure on. I wouldn't have thrown it on you. But just talk about your play tonight.
Hey, I don't know, man, but it wasn't the type of game we wanted, but I love my boys, and I live to play another down, but at the end of the season, end of this game, wasn't how we wanted it to turn out. So, I mean, just prayers up for the underclassmen for next year.
And talking about the underclassmen, just talk about what this senior class meant to you.
Oh, man, senior class, man, just me and my boys, practice every day, best thing. I would do that over anything. Like I said, for my boys, I'll fight for them.
Carter, appreciate the time, and thanks so very much.
Thank you.
And welcome back to the Salina Media Connection post-game show here with head coach of the Salina South Cougars, Coach Sam Sellers. Coach, certainly not the way any of us wanted the night to go. Talk about just like the first drive and just how that kind of pick six that got taken away from Colin Schreiber that just really kind of set the tone for the night.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one that we'd love to have a time machine and go back and do over again. And obviously Kapaun's a good team, but that's, I don't think we put our best, foot forward tonight. And I think that game can go very differently, if we don't have the start we do. And their kid stepped up and made a big play there. And then, just kind of snowballed from there, and there were some things that we did okay, and then we'd allow the big play, whether it was on offense, defense, special teams, whatever it was, and kind of like all season, we just didn't handle that adversity very well, and kind of let things snowball on us.
And kind of just a point that I noticed in the first half was really about field position, especially in that second quarter. He gave up 28 points in the first quarter. But that second quarter, even though they did only score 14, the defense seemed to settle in a little bit when kind of Kapaun was kind of backed up on their own territory.
Yeah, I mean, I think they got out to the fast start, and that we kind of help them out on, and then we kind of settle in. We still offensively there, we've just did a poor job sustaining drives, and we're kind of battling some injuries, and had to go 5 wide there late, and it's one of those nights that if it could go wrong, it did go wrong, and it just stinks to end it that way, especially for this group of seniors, and just such great kids. And like I said, I'd love a do-over, but unfortunately I don't think they allow you to do those anymore.
Yeah, and you kind of touched on it just a little bit, but just elaborate just a little bit more about what the senior class means to you.
Well, it's always been a small class for us, and you have, like, on one end you have the A.J. Johnson that was a 4-year starter and all league every one of those years, and then you have a kid like Colin Schreiber that decides to come out as a junior, and Q Hill, who had moved away for a year and came back. It's kind of a different group where Nico Arias, his first year of football ever was his sophomore year. We had very few of our 10 seniors played all 4 years, and it's a really good group of kids. They're a lot of fun to be around, and there's some awfully good football players in there. The senior year that Jackson Hayes had was especially to end it, and he gets injured tonight and doesn't get put the cherry on top of it, but just all those kids. Gio McCall's a 3-year starter for us that was just a warrior, and just a fun kid to coach, and does everything he asks. Carter Kirby's out there with one leg the last couple of weeks just fighting, and Drake Webb came, this year, transferred to South, and just a hard-nosed little football player. Owen Koulis, this is his first year playing football, and that kid didn't get near as many carries as he probably would like if he was really honest with you, but awesome practice player, gave our defense great looks every week, and ran hard, and just a fun kid to have around. And Q Hill is another kid. Q moved away, but as a freshman, where he came from as a freshman to now is just incredible. Nobody would ever understand it, but just awesome. And Owen Boley, another kid that 3-year starter for us, good football player, and he's another kid that really grew, just how he handled adversity and those things from his sophomore year to senior year that. Doesn't show up in the stat sheet or anything like that, but it's just awesome to see that personal growth and the kind of kid he is, and it's tough. I mean, that locker room afterwards, I've been coaching, I think this is my 20th year coaching, and it never, ever, ever gets easier.
It's never. Yeah.
It never gets easy.
Yeah. Coach, I really appreciate the time, and we'll see you back here in 9 to 10 months.
Yeah, appreciate all you guys do all season long for all the kids in Salina, and we'll see you next year.
Thanks so much, Coach. Hello and welcome back for one final time here in Wichita. This is actually going to be it for us at Salina Media Connection Friday Night Football this year. Salina Central also on the road against Wichita Northwest. They also ended their season in defeat. So that is it for us. Salina Central, Salina South have ended their seasons tonight here in Wichita, but we expect to be back next year for another exciting season. We have both some pretty young teams on Salina Central and Salina South. We'd like to see what they can do next year as well. Please join us then. Again, I also just do want to thank Heather. I want to thank Jim. I want to thank Janet, Kendall, and of course my partner in crime, Charles Ross. Just really appreciate you spending your hard-earned time, just time in your life to join us today and this entire season for Friday Night Football. We'll see you next season. Until then, happy Thanksgiving, happy Halloween, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Thanks.
Come watch your favorite team and earn points with our new Blazing Rewards program, only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Hi, I'm Nathan Wilcom, manager at the Longhorn Steakhouse here in Salina, Kansas. We are proud supporters of our local high school sports team and our community. I'd like to invite you to join us for a great meal at Longhorn Steakhouse. We are open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. We hope to see you at our restaurant, and when you do, ask for me or our managing partner, Sarah Grimes. We'd love to say hello.
At Domino's, they work hard to make it easy for you to earn free pizza. How hard? We probably don't have enough time to talk about all the ways they've invented for you to order, but we do have time to talk about the new ways you can earn Piece of the Pie rewards points towards free pizza. Now you can earn points when you place an order by phone or in store. That means you can earn points any way you order. If you would like to enroll, see domino's.com/rewards or call Domino's.
Papa John's is proud to provide this week's meal to the hardworking Friday night football crew at Community Access Television. While watching the big game, don't forget to order your freshly made pizza at papajohns.com.